I am holding a freshly made, fresh out the oven, Rosevear advent calendar. In here you have 24 teas to try from the 1st of December to the 24th of December, Christmas Eve. We're very excited to be having these back for another year. We get a lot of people asking when they're coming back and when they can start ordering them, and I am here to tell you that now is the time. Now you can order them. They can be ordered online, you can pick them up in the stores. It's very important that you let us know because they are made to order and they're very special, and I will show you what's going on inside here. So inside your advent calendar you're gonna find 24 little mini pouches similar to the ones that we sell in store. You're gonna clip them all to this lovely twine and hang them up all the way from 1 to 24. So grab yours now. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Rosevear YouTube channel. We're in a different spot.
We are.
We haven't been here for a while.
We did a video here on our Nepalese teas.
Oh yes.
We just got Maloom in, and then we thought we'll cover our whole range of Nepalese teas.
Nice. So we thought we'd switch it up, and now we're at the front of Clark Street. So if you come into Clark Street in the Newington bit of Edinburgh, this is what you will see. Welcome. So we are drinking, where's my cup? We are drinking a
red
lovely
currant green.
Yes, lovely green tea. Very nice. And we thought today we could do another one that's kind of inspired from the Q&A stuff that we were doing. Just thinking through like, what are all these topics that we get asked? A lot of questions under the same umbrella. And this time is weight loss and digestion.
Can tea help with weight loss?
Yes. We have done a video on just purely digestion. Teas that help with the gut. So if you're interested in that, you can go and check that out.
I remember because we spoke a lot in that video about reducing bloating.
Yes.
That's
and bloating is good. Yeah. Or not bloating is good, but reducing bloating is good. And some teas are really good for that. But some teas are very specifically good for reducing the fat that you already have, / your appetite. Things like that.
So maybe the first thing to say is drinking tea is not a magic bullet. We don't drink tea and then all of a sudden we lose 6 pounds. It's part of if it's part of a healthy lifestyle, then there are scientific studies that show that some elements in tea can help with breaking down fats and even stored fats.
Yes. Lipolysis.
Yes.
Lipolysis. I never know whether it's because one is an I and one is a Y, so you would assume that it's different sounds. Lipolysis, I think.
That can be our etymology section, which we've not had that for a few videos actually. So
depends on the video. Sometimes there's a history segment, sometimes there's an etymology segment.
This one will definitely have a bit of a science section.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's true. Is there a certain thing that's in the tea? I think we should probably be specific, I guess. There's something specific in some teas that we want to look for.
And the most studied type of tea is green tea. And there's an antioxidant, a catechin called EGCG, that can help break down fatty acids and also help break down stored fats. So there's a whole number of studies that show that.
Yeah. And that is present in a lot of green teas, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say it's present in all green teas, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we always
more
say...
in higher quality green teas, actually.
Yeah, okay. We always say that green tea, we know green tea is high in antioxidants. I think a catechin is a kind of antioxidant, so... Yeah. That's going to be helpful for you.
So on top of the antioxidants that green tea has, green tea also has some caffeine. We did a video last week on the levels of caffeine in different teas, and caffeine does actually speed up metabolism, so it can lead to weight loss.
Yes, and a particular one, we've got a very popular tea at the moment that's very high in both caffeine and
Absolutely.
catechins.
So good news is that matcha would be the very best for both from the point of view of caffeine and catechins. So the maximum effect for weight loss would for a green tea would come from matcha. That's of course assuming that you're not having a sweetened matcha latte, because then you're kind of the bad stuff is maybe more important than the good stuff.
Yeah, I might have a little bit of syrup and milk and stuff in those, so it's probably not helping me lose weight, but that's fine.
But it's delicious.
Yeah, very nice.
Also, green tea, as we all know, very healthy, but black tea can also help with weight loss. In particular, black tea is good for for gut health, the gut microbiome. It encourages the microbiome to be healthy, and that increases metabolism and leads to weight loss.
I mean, anything that helps. Yeah, I think it's good. Like any of the teas that people are drinking a lot of, like any of the sort of standard green teas or breakfast teas and things, they do have those added benefits.
They do.
Yeah. I think another good thing to mention is the idea that, like, I don't know how scientifically backed up it is, but you could replace some of your snacks with like a flavored tea.
Yes.
So one of the things that I do a lot, instead of having, sometimes when maybe I have had one too many sweet treats that day, I might have one of our really sweet rooiboshes or a green tea that has lots of fruit in it.
This one here, this is delicious. Yeah. The red currant green.
We've got red currant green, which has a bit of vanilla in there as well, so it's quite sweet. It smells pretty sweet as well. And then you've got like Scottish pecan fudge and Mutiny on the Bounty and
Tartan Santiago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and you get the sort of flavor of a chocolate thing or a sweet or a cake, Tartan Santiago, and without the calories.
Without the calories.
So that's another little trick that kind of makes you feel like you've had the sweet craving.
You've had the reward, but there isn't that calorie price.
Yeah, exactly. So it can kind of feel, I mean, some of them are categorized as sort of dessert teas as well. And it's the same thing. Like you have your meal, and then maybe if you're trying to cut down on the sweet and the sugar stuff after meals, then that can be a good thing to have instead, is a nice sweet tea. Doesn't have the calorific benefits. Yeah.
So another very important thing is actually staying hydrated. That helps the metabolism. So see, tea is a fluid and helps us keep hydrated.
Yeah.
Also, your body, if you're thirsty, your body can actually act as if it's hungry, and it might send a signal to you to eat something, when in fact drinking a cup of tea would solve that issue without any calorie intake.
Okay, so you could practice having a drink first, having some tea first, and seeing if that curbs what your body was asking for.
Yes.
Without having the snack. Okay, that makes sense.
So there we talked about green teas and black teas, and oolongs would work as well for helping us increase metabolism, break down visceral fat, break down fat storage, all as part of a healthy diet, of course, and with regular exercise, etc. There's also herbal teas, which can have a quite an important role in controlling our weight.
Yeah. I think fennel is up there on the list of things that are really good for that. And we have fennel seeds in a few of our blends, the herbal
blends. Yeah.
Fennel is one of my favorite flavors, like, of all time. I think I picked it up in one of the teas that we were tasting in a previous video a few weeks ago. I can always tell when there's fennel in something. I don't know. It's just one of those ones that does it for me. But it's really good for weight loss as well.
Weight loss and also reducing bloating.
Yes.
It is possible that we have too much water in our bodies. So if we reduce bloating, it makes us look and feel thinner as well.
Yeah, and lighter, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah, and then licorice as well. Ginger we talked about. We have done videos about, yeah, we said the digestion video, and then we did a video about licorice and ginger, I think specifically,
Yeah.
because they have a lot of different benefits.
Yes.
But to include them in this is important because they help with bloating and weight loss and things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, we're not healthcare professionals, so we're just giving like holistic advice as tea sellers. We don't want to, like, we're not trying to replace anyone's doctor, but yeah, we've noticed benefits for us and everyone that, you know, a lot of people that come in and drink a lot of these teas, they're like, oh, it did help with my bloating, or, you know, there's different things. It helped with their headaches, or it helped with their sleep, or whatever. So we have anecdotal evidence for a lot of this stuff. And there have been scientific studies into particular things, but obviously do some research, figure out what it is that you want and need.
Absolutely. And to say, I think we said a little bit earlier in the video, ideally, if you cannot add either milk, syrups, sugar, cream to your drink, it's obviously going to be a lot healthier. And part of that might be actually having a higher quality tea, because if the reason that you're putting milk with your tea is that your tea would be fairly undrinkable without the milk, then if you've got a higher quality tea, you might find that milk just isn't necessary.
Yeah, that's true. Or just maybe adjusting the way that you're making it as well. If you don't like it without milk, then it could be that you're burning it too much for your taste, or whatever. So there's different ways to work around it, I suppose.
And if you're really into matcha lattes, then to reduce any added syrups, that would increase the healthiness.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are our thoughts on tea for weight loss.
Yeah.
I hope you found it interesting and enjoyed the video. As we said in the Q&A video that we did a couple weeks ago, please let us know if you have questions that we haven't covered in videos already. We would love to help with anything that people are wondering about, and we can also add things to the list of future Q&A topics.
Absolutely.
If they're just little questions that we can just fire through, then, you know, we can cover that. But you may spark inspiration for a full video or an entire series, as the black tea series came from a comment, and that was a good few videos that came out of that.
5 videos, and we've still got one more to go, actually.
Yes, exciting.
Yeah.
Still waiting for that special video. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much. See you next time.